Once upon a time I knew a bitch named Daffodil. Her main objective was to get high and collect bills. I met her one night inside Buffett's a few years back. That's why I used the Riz and tried to be a Mac. She had that black dress on, I could tell how she finessed. On the DL, she could be somewhat of a success. I got those 10 digits and saved it in the contacts. Wasn't sure if it was real, if it was all an ad. Added her on the social and I hit her up there. I got hypnotized by seeing the shine in her black hair. Slid in the DMs, hoping she would respond. Was thinking this talking stage would go further and beyond. I got to conversate and she usually leave me on red. But her line of work, she only focus on the bread. Turns out she posts stuff up and calls it a premium. I started seeing them colors of hers like a chameleon. Telling me she's part Native American. Love potion number 9 was overdoing it, I abused the medicine. Sometimes she hit me up but it was just for little cash. Was still mesmerized when I saw a glimpse of that ass. Didn't hear nothing bad, it is what it is. I guess I didn't make the roster for the list. This is part 1 of being temptated. Just seeing her ass at the time had me sedated. I waltzed and tangled with someone who emerged from the shadows. I was off my head, I wish I would've walked to the gallows. I done did my last task in life, I danced with the devil. God could've told me this bitch wasn't a 38 special. Greed got to her, and now she corrupt, just like a project, seeing how she conducts. I gave her a few nicknames, but this one will not be forgotten. I hope you find peace once you're inside your coffin. Part 2 is only leading up to the plot. There was times I hung with her in that parking lot, macking and she had her hands all up around me. And in the club one time she had the 5 grabbing below me. I partied in there and I got a video. That time I tried being her Romeo. Walked with me to the floor and then she done threw it back. Knowing her ass, she wanted to see what I packed. Afterwards walked a few, then kept on caking. To me I thought this was gonna be history in the making. Her later on she was gonna move back to her old residence, out of state where there might have been some menaces. Had an argument why I couldn't loan her cash. I can't believe I ever fell for that ass. Heated for the moment, I couldn't even say no more. I knew her hustle was mainly being a whore. I heard of the stories but wasn't sure if I believe it. She only gets fucked if she cleans it. I hated the fact that I dealt with shitmen. She all over in her head from messing with a shipment. Believing she all class and nothing less. My eyes pop out of my dome the way she dressed. She like a plate of food, she gets passed around in a fest. I bet she like it when that big worm got in the nest. I waltzed and tangled with someone who emerged from the shadows. I was off my head, I wish I would've walked to the gallows. I done did my last task in life, I danced with the devil. God could've told me this bitch wasn't a 38 special. Greed got to her, and now she corrupt, just like a project, seeing how she conducts. I gave her a few nicknames, but this one will not be forgotten. I hope you find peace once you're inside your coffin. Part 3 was unimaginable. To me she wasn't invisible. I like how she was fashionable. She apologized on how she talked down to me. Started showing some appreciation like she wanted to bow to me. Had hung out in the pool hall, she had her arms tucked in. That night to me I felt like being locked in. Few weeks went by, texting, hitting her up in her DMs. I had her invite to come to her spot after a certain PM. Showed up to her house with her favorite bouquet. Saw how those titties look, had me stirring like Bobby Boucher. Tried catching Z's on that mattress of hers. Later on the circumstances of me leaving had done occur. She said her ex's friends saw my truck. I raced out of her bed as I yelled out fuck. I done gunned 60 miles an hour off Sparta Highway. Was afraid of a vehicle doing a U and I was gonna die anyway. Had talked to her afterwards and she said he never showed up. My life was in danger, I had to put 2 and 2 together. I thought her ex would put hands on me like a hold up. Shit. We hung out a few more times and I thought she may have changed, but she on that same shit like wet laundry waiting to be hanged. Once more she started asking for that guap. I should've negotiated with her for some of that wop. I hated the fact that she done got the seed of her ex in the womb. What happens next? She's gonna wish she was in a tomb. The ending for me at first was a cliffhanger. The last phone call had me thinking it was a joke like Craig Yankers. She sent me a text to hang out and I gotta send her a C-note. Hated how she treated my ass, she could've been with a goat. Outside the brick I ran into her and she acted like I was nada. In her mind she was thinking about the purchase of some knockoff Prada. I confronted her and she acted all that. Once I told her I ain't got the role, she walked off with her trick ass. Past few months after that I started hitting the grain like a madman. Drunk as a skunk I was turning into a sad man. This bitch was gonna push me out regardless. I didn't know she would turn heartless. I started jotting down about how seduction and temptation will overpower you. I promise I get you bad, you damn hoe. I'm writing this like an IOU. I talked of a crazy story of how I wish I could whoop that trick and she wanna be a baller. She still get fucked with no Vaseline, this bitch need a dog collar. I hate her smile, I congratulate her of how I turned out. Me and you would never be together, you turn yourself into a major burnout. You get fucked with no rubbers and you might get a rug burn. I'm thinking you had a certain party going on, it was your turn. These diss tracks I wrote is all about you and that's the outcome. Many people praise me for my lyrical writing and then some. If you walk up to me and smile, I just brush off. Then I look at you in a type of way and my stare will motion you to fuck off.